Easy up your afternoons. Open house with Gloria Hunniford. Weekdays at the new time of 2:30 on 5.
It's quiz time on 5 after a news update now with Judy.
It's 2 o'clock, I'm Judy Aslard. The government has announced that it will make time for Parliament to ratify an agreement to ban landmines. And it'll happen before the anniversary of Princess Diana's death on August the 31st. The Princess campaigned tirelessly before her death to ban the mines. Today's move follows criticism of the government for not guaranteeing there would be parliamentary time to hear the bill. The judge in the Docklands bombing trial today discharged the jury because of what it said was prejudicial coverage in this morning's Sun newspaper. The jury at Woolwich Crown Court had already found IRA terrorist James McArdle guilty of conspiracy to cause explosions. He's been given 25 years for that offence, but the jury's been discharged from considering 2 murder charges against him. The golden couple of Hollywood is splitting up. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore have announced that their 11-year marriage is over. It's not yet clear who'll get custody of the couple's 3 children. Now, researchers have come up with evidence that women are better drivers than men. Didn't we always know that? Experts at Reading University say men are more likely to drive faster and break traffic laws. And on High 5 News at 7, our reporter and woman driver, Charlotte Hume, will be putting those new findings to the test. Forward to that, I'll give you today's weather now. It's a day of sunshine and showers everywhere, the heaviest and most frequent in the west. Top temperature 21 degrees. That's it. More news at 3:30.
Get 2 Italian women on the phone and you can't stop them talking.
He wants the money early.
But the conversation can be terrifying.
She's going to have to sort him out.
The wife.
I could put him in jail, prison.
The daughter.
My father asked me to do something, and I would.
Italian woman whose name is
The godmother. Who really wears the trousers in the mob? The deadly mafia women. Sunday at 7 on 5.
Now on 5, will Stanley see off another 2 contestants? It seems almost a foregone conclusion, doesn't it?
Welcome to 100% Gold. On the last edition, our champion elected to return to play his 14th game. So, number 1, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Stanley Prince from Hove in East Sussex.
Number 2, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Sue Lucy from Thundersley in Essex.
And number 3, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Joe Morris from Pinner.
I'll ask 100 questions which you should answer by pressing the appropriate button in front of you. At the end of the game, whoever has scored the closest to 100% will be the champion. Good luck to you all. Today's competition begins now. Question 1. The Colorado beetle is considered a serious pest to which particular crop? A. Apples, B. Potatoes, or C. Carrots? It's B. Potatoes. Question 2. Who is the central character of George Orwell's novel 1984? A. Winston Smith, B. Clement Brown, or C. Ramsay Jones? It's A. Winston Smith. Question 3. Nacre is another name for which decorative material? A. Enamel, B. Mother of pearl, or C. Lapis lazuli? It's B. Mother of pearl. Question 4. If someone had a valgus condition, from what would they be suffering? A. Bow legs, B. Involuntary twitching, or C. Receding hairline? It's A. Bow legs. Question 5. The musical West Side Story is based loosely around the Shakespeare play Hamlet. Is that true or false? It's false. It's based around Romeo and Juliet. Question 6. In Greek mythology, of what is Helios the god? A. The moon, B. The sky, or C. The sun? It's C. The sun. Question 7. The largest number of immigrants to the United States has come from which country? A. Germany, B. Mexico, or C. Italy? It's B. Mexico. Question 8. On which Scottish inlet is the town of Ullapool located? A. Loch Fyne, B. Moray Firth, or C. Loch Broom? It's C. Loch Broom. Question 9. Which veteran of the Star Trek cast directed the 1987 film 3 Men and a Baby? A. Leonard Nimoy, B. William Shatner, or C. DeForest Kelley? It was A. Leonard Nimoy. Question 10. The boiling point of water falls as altitude increases. Is that true or false? It's true. After 10 questions, the percentage of correct answers given so far is as follows. Sue has 50%, Joe has 70%, and Stanley has 80%. Question 11. What are also known as Dublin Bay prawns? A. Scallops, B. Cockles, or C. Scampi? It's C. Scampi. Question 12. The mineral hematite is a principal ore of what metal? A. Iron, B. Copper, or C. Aluminium? It's A. Iron. Question 13. With which sport is Josef Massapust chiefly associated? A. Skiing, B. Football, or C. Athletics? It's B. Football. Question 14. Founded by the poet Marinetti, which art movement included artists such as Boccioni and Russolo? A. Fauvism, B. Futurism, or C. Mannerism? It's B. Futurism. Question 15. The state flag of Hawaii incorporates the British Union flag. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 16. In Scottish dialect, what is a ben? A. A marshy bog, B. A dense wood, or C. A mountain peak? It's C. A mountain peak. Question 17. Who famously said, the point is that you can't be too greedy? A. Richard Branson, B. Nick Leeson, or C. Donald Trump? The answer is C. Donald Trump. Question 18. On which of the following would a funambulist walk? A. Their hands, B. Ropes, or C. Hot coals? It's B. Ropes. Question 19. According to the religion's doctrine, who was the first of Jehovah's Witnesses? A. Abel, B. Abraham, or C. Adam? It was A. Abel. Question 20. A black velvet cocktail is usually made from Guinness and champagne. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 21. Which French revolutionary was assassinated by Charlotte Corday? A. Georges Danton, B. Jean-Paul Marat, or C. Lazare Carnot? It was B. Jean-Paul Marat. Question 22. Who of the following artists was born earliest? A. Matisse, B. Picasso, or C. Van Gogh? The answer is C. Van Gogh. Question 23. What is the name of Roseanne's sister in the hit American TV sitcom? A. Jackie, B. Becky, or C. Crystal? It's A. Jackie. Question 24. The word chabreau refers to a French rural custom where one adds what to a partly eaten bowl of soup? A. Milk, B. Wine, or C. Olive oil? The answer is B. Wine. Question 25. Used in power generation, the abbreviation TCE means thermal combustion energy. Is that true or false? It's false. It's ton of coal equivalent. Question 26. Which song was a hit for Tab Hunter and Sonny James in 1957? A. Young Dream, B. Young Girl, or C. Young Love? It was C. Young Love. Question 27. In which country did the Coptic Church originate? A. Syria, B. Egypt, or C. Russia? It was B. Egypt. Question 28. What was the name of Dr. Kildare's superior in the TV series Dr. Kildare? A. Dr. Zorba, B. Dr. Gillespie, or C. Dr. Cameron? The answer is B. Dr. Gillespie. Question 29. In cookery terms, how many teaspoons are there in a tablespoon? A. 2, B. 3, or C. 4? It's B. 3. Question 30. Nicholas Hawksmoor was one of Britain's best-known early furniture makers. Is that true or false? It's false. He was an architect. And after 30 questions, the scores are as follows. Sue has 43%, Joe has 70%, and Stanley has 77%. Question 31. A favourite of pirates, what is a coffer? A headscarf, B. a sword, or C. a treasure chest? It's C. a treasure chest. Question 32. In Golding's novel Lord of the Flies, who is the civilised and thoughtful leader of the stranded group? A. Ralph, B. Jack, or C. Sam? The answer is A, Ralph. Question 33. Which MP caused outrage in the House of Commons in 1976 by brandishing the Speaker's mace? A, Dennis Healey, B, Michael Heseltine, or C, Quintin Hogg? The answer is B, Michael Heseltine. Question 34. At which university did actor Dudley Moore study music? A, Oxford, B, Cambridge, or C, Bath? The answer is A, Oxford. Question 35. The Siberian elm and the Chinese elm are both resistant to Dutch elm disease. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 36. Marble Arch is located at the corner of which London park? A, St James's Park, B, Hyde Park, or C, Regent's Park? The answer is B, Hyde Park. Question 37. In which country is the volcano Krakatoa located? A, Indonesia, B, Samoa, or C, Philippines? The answer is A, Indonesia. Question 38. In which adventure comic did the character Wilson the Wonder Athlete regularly appear? A, Beano, B, Eagle, or C, Hotspur? The answer is C, Hotspur. Question 39. Published posthumously in 1633, what was the poet George Herbert's major volume of poetry? A, The Cathedral, B, The Citadel, or C, The Temple? The answer is C, The Temple. Question 40. Tom Jones has had only 2 UK #1 hit singles. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 41. When landing, in what position are the flaps on an aircraft's wing? A, up, B, flat, or C, down? They're C, down. Question 42. In medicine, what is a bistoury? A, a sterilised needle, B, a surgical knife, or C, a protective face mask? The answer is B, a surgical knife. Question 43. In what weight division did boxer Chris Finnegan hold the British Commonwealth and European titles? A, middleweight, B, lightweight, or C, light heavyweight? The answer is C, light heavyweight. Question 44. The work of which English sculptor includes Single Form, which stands in the United Nations Plaza in New York? A, Jacob Epstein, B, Barbara Hepworth, or C, Henry Moore? The answer is B, Barbara Hepworth. Question 45. Though regarded as one of the great downhill skiers, Franz Klammer never won an Olympic gold medal. Is that true or false? It's false. He did in 1976. Question 46. Which Caribbean island was invaded by the United States in 1983? A, St. Vincent, B, Grenada, or C, Antigua? It was B, Grenada. Question 47. In Christianity and Islam, with what is Gehenna synonymous? A, hell, B, heaven, or C, judgment day? It's A, hell. Question 48. What is the name of the plates used to bolt railway tracks together? A, fly plates, B, fish plates, or C, dog plates? It's B, fish plates. Question 49. Who played Dr. Arnold in the 1951 film Tom Brown's School Days? A, Cedric Hardwicke, B, Ralph Richardson, or C, Robert Newton? It was C, Robert Newton. Question 50. Ancient Babylonian laws included a form of credit insurance for loan repayments. Is that true or false? It's true. Halfway through and the scores are as follows. Sue has 46%, Joe has 58%, and Stanley has 72%. Join us after the break for the second half of today's game.
Now Woolmark approves a bleach you can use on wool. Ace Gentle Bleach. So safe it's even approved by Woolmark.
What would you buy if you had the money? With a Direct Line loan, you could have the money. It's low cost and the rate is fixed. No security is required. There are no forms to fill in. No arrangement fees. And you can sort out the details with just one call. phone direct line on 0181 680 9966.
The sale, too big to miss, goes out with a... on June 28th. Hurry. Don't miss it.
If you've been hurt in an accident in the last 3 years and it was someone else's fault, you could be entitled to compensation. Our specialist solicitors helped Kirsty Tagg after a car accident. She got £8,000. Eric Pollock called us after a bad fall at work. He got £6,000. Call the National Accident Helpline on 0800 556 557 to find out free if you can claim. Call 0800 556 557.
And now, new small-size Pringles. Absolutely stacked full of chips for when you're on the go, so when you can't stop, you can still pop.
Every Saturday until the end of September, cable and wireless phone customers will pay no more than 50p for a UK long-distance call. However long it lasts. To join our phone service, free call 0500 500 500 now.
You know, sometimes I wonder what's going on in there. Take the other day.
Dad, I need some new trainers.
Oh, well done, son. Go and tell your mum.
It's at times like this I think, great. I just reach for the book and get everything they want while I spread the cost. So, if you've got one of these, get one of these. Call 0500 113 113 now for your free catalogue, and you'll even get 20% off your first order.
Welcome back to 100% Gold. We're halfway through and the scores are as follows. Sue has 46%, Joe has 58%, and Stanley has 72%. From now on, I'll give updates of the scores, but without revealing who has scored what. The game continues with question 51. What is the name of Yogi Bear's girlfriend? A. Cindy Bear, B. Trixie Bear, or C. Lulu Bear? It's A. Cindy Bear. Question 52. Who wrote the Gothic fantasies known as the Gormenghast trilogy? A. M.R. James, B. Mary Shelley, or C. Mervyn Peake? It was C. Mervyn Peake. Question 53. Which actress made her film debut in the 1932 melodrama A Bill of Divorcement? A. Joan Crawford, B. Lauren Bacall, or C. Katharine Hepburn? The answer is C. Katharine Hepburn. Question 54. Jose Feliciano had a 1968 hit with which song originally released by The Doors? A. Riders on the Storm, B. Light My Fire, or C. Hello, I Love You? It was B. Light My Fire. Question 55. The Smoot-Hawley Act of 1930 introduced prohibition to the United States. Is that true or false? It's false. It raised tariffs. Question 56. In which war did Ernest Hemingway set his novel For Whom the Bell Tolls? A. Spanish Civil War, B. American Civil War, or C. World War I? It was A. Spanish Civil War. Question 57. Which term for excellence is derived from an order of chivalry given by the French Bourbon kings? A. Premier Cru, B. Cordon Bleu, or C. Haute Couture? It's B. Cordon Bleu. Question 58. In which county is the town of Corby? A. Northamptonshire, B. Nottinghamshire, or C. Northumberland? It's A. Northamptonshire. Question 59. What was the rock group formed by the three girls in the TV drama series Rock Follies? A. Good Behaviour, B. Sugar Mountain, or C. The Little Ladies? It was C. The Little Ladies. Question 60. A kilderkin is a cask that can hold a liquid measure equal to half a barrel. Is that true or false? It's true, and after 60 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 50%, one of you has 57%, and one of you has 73%. Question 61. With reference to Roman Catholicism, what is a biretta? A. A square cap, B. An incense ball, or C. An ornate lectern? It's A. A square cap. Question 62. Who wrote the 1957 play The Entertainer? A. Arnold Wesker, B. John Osborne, or C. Christopher Fry? It was B. John Osborne. Question 63. Die Brücke, meaning the bridge, was a group of painters in which school of art? A. Surrealism, B. Impressionism, or C. Expressionism? It's C. Expressionism. Question 64. Senate Square and the Uspensky Orthodox Cathedral are features of which Scandinavian capital? A. Helsinki, B. Oslo, or C. Stockholm? It's A. Helsinki. Question 65. In the javelin athletics event, men and women use a javelin of the same weight and size. Is that true or false? It's false. The women's javelin is smaller and lighter. Question 66. Who was the elephant hero in a series of picture books by Jean de Brunhoff? A. Hannibal, B. Barber, or C. Dumbo? It was B. Barber. Question 67. In which field is the ancient Greek writer Herodotus best remembered? A. Medicine, B. History, or C. Mathematics? It's B. History. Question 68. Which of the following car manufacturers was not one of the big three in 1920s America? A. Cadillac, B. Chrysler, or C. General Motors? It was A. Cadillac. Question 69. What is the only chemical element that under ordinary pressures cannot be changed to a solid just by cooling? A. Hydrogen, B. Oxygen, or C. Helium? It's C. Helium. Question 70. Scawfell Pike is the highest point in England. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 71. In which African country did Colonel Haile Mengistu overthrow the reigning monarch in 1974? A. Morocco, B. Uganda, or C. Ethiopia? It's C. Ethiopia. Question 72. What was the occupation of the three central characters in the TV sitcom Nightingales? A. Postal workers, B. Security guards, or C. Newspaper printers? It's B. Security guards. Question 73. What did Hercules have to steal from the Hesperides nymphs as one of his labours? A. A girdle, B. Golden apples, or C. A brazen bull? It was B. Golden apples. Question 74. Who had a #1 single with Give Me Your Word in 1955? A. Tennessee Ernie Ford, B. Slim Whitman, or C. Andy Williams? It was A. Tennessee Ernie Ford. Question 75. In architecture, a cantilever is a horizontal projection supported only at one end. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 76. Who succeeded Gough Whitlam as Prime Minister of Australia? A. Bob Hawke, B. Paul Keating, or C. Malcolm Fraser? It was C. Malcolm Fraser. Question 77. Which US singer and civil rights activist said, "You can cage the singer, but not the song"? A. Harry Belafonte, B. Sammy Davis Jr., or C. Paul Robeson? It was A. Harry Belafonte. Question 78. Who holds the record for the most dismissals in Test match cricket? A. Ian Botham, B. Dennis Lillee, or C. Rodney Marsh? It's C. Rodney Marsh. Question 79. The Swedish town of Orrefors is best known for which of the following? A. Lace, B. Glassware, or C. Jewellery? It's B. Glassware. Question 80. Britain was the first European country to officially abolish the slave trade. Is that true or false? It's false. It was Denmark in 1792. As we move into the final section of the game, the scores are as follows. One of you has 49%, one of you has 58%, and one of you has 74%. The last section of the game begins with question 81. Jim Belcher, a famous English boxer, gave his name to which item of clothing? A. A vest, B. A neckerchief, or C. A flat cap? It was B. A neckerchief. Question 82. The western regions of which European country were once known as Helvetia? A. Spain, B. Greece, or C. Switzerland? It was C, Switzerland. Question 83. Who played the girl lost in the Australian desert in the 1971 film Walkabout? A, Jane Seymour, B, Jenny Agutter, or C, Hayley Mills? It was B, Jenny Agutter. Question 84. Which country has won the men's karate world championships more than any other? A, Netherlands, B, Japan, or C, Great Britain? It's C, Great Britain. Question 85. In ancient Athens, Aristotle was a pupil of Socrates. Is that true or false? It's false. He was a pupil of Plato. Question 86. In 622 AD, the Prophet Muhammad fled from Mecca to which other city? A, Medina, B, Jeddah, or C, Jerusalem? It was A, Medina. Question 87. The Hellespont is the former name of which body of water? A, Sea of Marmara, B, Bosporus, or C, Dardanelles? It's C, Dardanelles. Question 88. Which group were the nominal targets of the Gordon riots in 18th century London? A, Jews, B, Catholics, or C, Scots? It was B, Catholics. Question 89. What was the proper first name of jazz musician Chet Baker? A, Charles, B, Chesney, or C, Chester? It was B, Chesney. Question 90. African and Indian elephants have a different number of toes. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 91. Found in France, what is a ganguette? A suburban tavern, B, a boule pitch, or C, a string of onions? It's A, a suburban tavern. Question 92. In the musical Cats, which of the following is not a cat burglar? A, Mungo Jerry, B, Rumple Teaser, or C, Rum Tum Tugger? It's C, Rum Tum Tugger. Question 93. In heraldry, which shield design consists of vertical stripes? A, Paley, B, Fusil, or C, Gyrony? It's A, Paley. Question 94. Which art exhibition was organised in Moscow in 1912 by artists Larionov and Goncharova? A, Goat's Ear, B, Donkey's Tail, or C, Rabbit's Foot? It's B, Donkey's Tail. Question 95. Almost all haemophiliacs are male. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 96. Who narrated the 1963 Western How the West Was Won? A, James Stewart, B, Gregory Peck, or C, Spencer Tracy? It was C, Spencer Tracy. Question 97. What is a tachistoscope used to improve? A, reading speed, B, heartbeat regularity, or C, dexterity? It's A, reading speed. Question 98. Who was the first Plantagenet King of England? A, Stephen, B, Henry II, or C, Richard I? It was B, Henry II. Question 99. What name is used commercially to denote white-flesh sea fish? A, Colin, B, Roger, or C, Simon? It's A, Colin. And question 100. In Irish folklore, a clurihorn is a leprechaun who lives only in wine cellars. Is that true or false? It's true. And at the end of today's game, one of you has 46%, one of you has 53%, and one of you has 70%. Sue and Joe, I'm afraid your scores weren't quite high enough, but thank you both for taking part. Stanley, congratulations. You're today's champion and have won £100. Will you return next time to play against two new contestants?
Yes, please.
Thanks for taking part. We'll see you on the next edition of 100% Gold. Until then, bye.
The unstoppable Stanley is back again then at 2 tomorrow, and our regular edition of 100% is, as usual, this evening at 6:30 on 5.
Channel 5 offers World Cup widows 90 minutes of sheer indulgence.
It ain't easy being without your man.
The provocative network premiere. A test of friendship.
Man's needs can sometimes be bigger than his common sense.
A test of loyalty.
It has to be love.
A test of integrity.
I'm gonna promise him it'll never happen again between me and you.
Witness the real emotional battle of the night. The fulfillment of Mary Gray at the earlier time of 8, Monday on 5.
Georgie Fame is just one of Gloria's special guests at the open house next on 5.